All right, what are your names?
My name's Scotty Cadle.
Wayne Cadle.
Scotty. Wayne on the left, Scotty on the right.
Yeah.
And you guys grew up here in...
Here in
Odd, West Virginia.
Odd, West Virginia.
In Odd?
Yeah.
We're sitting in Larry's truck.
Yeah, back in Larry's truck. And when we tell our story from when we was a kid, I mean...
But how'd you grow up?
We grew up, our parents, we was lower, I mean, we was kind of poor people.
Everybody's poor here.
Yeah, I mean, it's normal. I mean...
I think this is probably one of the poorest parts of the country.
Yeah, yeah. And we always, when we was kids, we was scared of the Whitakers, you know, because our grandpa lived down here. And when we got older, we realized they was normal people like us. I mean,
when we used to come down here to see our grandpa, you know, we were just kids at the time. And we would have to walk down through here by here, and we never wanted to come down through here. And we were always scared of them, you know.
So
growing up, it was wild.
They were infamous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They'd come in there and get light bread and bologna from our grandpa. I mean, and they wouldn't knock or nothing. I mean, they just walk on in like they owned the house and just grab a loaf of bread and a pack of bologna, and out the door they'd go with it.
That sounds like Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Ray and Freddy. And there's something. I mean, but we were scared to death of them at the time, but it just, I don't know, it's just something crazy. I mean, because you look back on it, and they're normal people. I mean,
they wouldn't hurt or flee.
No, they're just like kids. It's something. And then
there's times I've seen them upset.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've seen them upset at times.
People come down here, firecrackers thrown at them, and that's right before you came. I mean, they was so nervous and stuff because, I mean, they had buckets of rocks sitting here beside the road thinking there's people going to hurt them and going to throw rocks at people's vehicles. And it was sad. I mean, you got college people coming down here trying to scare them and stuff. I mean, it was crazy.
We grew up watching all this. And it was crazy. It was a crazy life.
What was it like growing up here? Not a lot of opportunity for people.
Not a lot of opportunities at all. And,
nothing hardly. I mean,
the coal mines come through, and then right after the coal mines come through, the Oxycontins come through. So,
and that's when we
all the coal miners got addicted to the pills, and the next thing you know, the town really went to hell.
And because everybody knows each other, I mean, we're so close, so everybody was on Oxycontins. Next thing I knew, I was breaking in coal mines, stealing copper to support my habit. I went to jail twice over it. I mean, because I was going inside the coal mines, getting the copper to sell, support my habit. I had my truck stolen. I've been sprayed in the face with a fire extinguisher. Dude tried to run me over with my own truck.
For stealing things?
Yeah, stealing minor bits.
Mm-hmm.
Just poor. I mean, everybody's so strung out. It's sad.
What percentage of your friends are not involved in drugs?
Probably 30.
Yeah, maybe 30%.
It's hard.
It's so rough. It's sad. It's so rough.
Why is it that so many people here are into drugs?
I don't know. I mean,
is there nothing to do on weekends?
There's nothing to do here, period.
Nothing.
For the young people or the older people.
This place is dead. I mean, it's like it's dying out quick. I mean,
yeah. And there's no money to fund anything.
Nothing here.
I mean,
so there's nothing to do.
It's hard to make $1 around here.
Especially now that it's gotten worse now with the coal mines closing down.
I mean, there's no jobs really to be, no money to be made here, period, really. And then you get hooked on dope. Then you can go robbing, stealing. I mean, it's to try to support your habit, and it just you end up in jail or prison.
You guys both had trouble with prison?
Yeah, I've done about 20 years in there.
20 years for what?
Armed robbery. Got hooked on Oxycontins and went and robbed the pharmacy. Done 7 years, got out, went and robbed the same pharmacy again.
Second time?
Second time. Went back and done 5 more years. And then got out and went back again for 4 more years over drugs. It's all drug related.
So you robbed the same pharmacy?
I robbed the same pharmacy twice. Got caught both times. I don't know why I was thinking I'd get away with it the second time. First time I got away with all the pills and everything inside, so I thought I'd do it the second time. The second time it didn't end so well. They cornered me in right there at the store.
Have you guys ever thought about leaving this part of the country?
Yeah.
Have you ever traveled? Have you been anywhere else?
A couple states, yeah.
Like where?
Virginia, North Carolina,
Yeah, but
Georgia.
but those aren't drastically different from here.
No, it's not much different from here.
Maybe a little more opportunity, but not like going to. You've been to Atlanta or Miami or Chicago or
No.
nothing like that.
I've been to California a couple times.
Yeah.
I had a chance to stay out there, and the dope had me so strung out. I mean, I couldn't put the dope down.
But they got dope in California. Trust me.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get him to go to California for years now, and he won't go.
It's sad. I mean, when it gets a hold of you, I mean, now I'm getting older, realizing time's passing by quick, and I got kids and stuff, and it's getting.
It's time to move on and get out of the sticks.
Yeah.
How old are you guys?
I'm
42.
39. I'm 39.
42.
39, 42. And you have kids?
No, I don't.
I got 3.
You have 3 kids.
Yeah.
Are you still in their lives?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 16-year-old, about a 4-year-old, and a 3-year-old. It's rough. I mean, it is.
The thing to consider, like if I was a parent and I had kids here, I would see 20 years in the future and see that there's not going to be anything for them.
Nothing here for anybody.
There's nothing here for nobody anymore.
If I had a family, I definitely want to pack up.
Yeah, I'd pack up and go to Chicago or Atlanta or New York.
Somewhere where there's opportunities for the kids.
Yeah.
Because it's getting worse here day by
I got a
day.
16-year-old that needs a car, and I can't even afford a car for her. I mean, that's how bad it is.
When I first started coming here, there was coal mining for everybody.
Yeah.
And that was rough because that was the only option, but at least it was an option.
Yeah.
Now you don't really.
Now
Coal mines is gone
Coal
now.
mines done shut down. I mean, it's dead. I mean, it's just a dead place.
Is there anybody that's thriving and killing it?
I don't know of any.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody I know's either
Struggling.
disabled. I mean, from the coal mines, or
And then there's a lot of crime here too?
A lot of
there's a
crime.
lot. Yeah,
Like what kind of crime?
breaking in houses.
A lot
I
of
mean,
petty thefts,
yeah, it's
robberies.
just whatever they can get their hands on, more or less.
Yeah.
It's sad. I mean, it's real sad. You see,
Drugs has took over everything now.
and you watch people that you growed up around dying, overdosing. I mean, it's every day.
You've lost a lot of friends?
Yeah, and about
More than we can
60
count.
60 or 70% of our friends done overdosed and died.
Died.
Yeah,
60, 70% of your friends are dead.
yeah, dead and gone.
Wow.
I mean, it's sad. I mean, you look back and you start counting so many people that done overdosed and passed away. I mean, it breaks your heart.
Heroin and meth has really took over everything around here now.
That's when they started dropping over, when the heroin and meth come. It was overdose after overdose. I mean, it's crazy. I mean,
And people wonder why you get on the drugs. Well, once you're on the drugs, you don't feel like this. You don't realize all this is going on around you. When you're high on that, you know, you're on top of the world.
yeah.
You're out on the beach somewhere in California, you know,
Right.
you're high on the
It
heroin.
Makes you forget about
Forget about all this.
how bleak this is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you sober up, you're like, well, fuck that. I'm gonna go back and get some more dope.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're strung out addict. You know, you done did half your life in prison.
And you're a piece of shit in some people's eyes. Then you do some dope, and it all goes.
Life's
back.
an everyday struggle.
I mean, it's just it makes everything better. Seems like. I mean, it's sad. It really is. It's heartbreaking.
What was your childhood like?
Childhood was normal, really.
Yeah.
You had good parents?
Yeah.
Had really good parents.
Yeah, our parents were good. I mean, I hunt and fished a lot. I mean, we kept a four-wheeler, but
Everyday normal kid stuff around here. But then once you turn, you know, get to teenage years, you start experimenting with drugs and.
it's all in schools around here. I mean, and your friends. It starts out your friends on it, then, well, I want to try it to see how I can feel on it. Then that's when it's really bad, because once you get out of school, you're on the streets trying to get dope, and it's hard.
The problem is around here, you're sheltered from everything. You know, this is backwoods living right here. You know, we don't really know what's going on with the rest of the world. When you're secluded down here in Odd, you have no idea what's going on.
It's a little holler, and it's just, you know, everybody, you know when the cops are coming. I mean, because you get a phone call, the cops is on the way down, just watch your butt. I mean, it's crazy. And you know when they're coming, you know when they're leaving.
Everybody knows everybody.
Everybody knows everybody, yeah.
Nothing's a secret.
It's crazy. I mean,
Once you're branded a drug addict.
Once you're considered a drug addict, nobody wants to fool with you. You know,
nobody.
You're a piece of shit in their eyes until they need help from you. You know.
Then they want to butter you up until they get done with it. They use you. Then
everybody has an addiction for something. You know. Everybody depends on something to get them through.
Yeah. Nobody's perfect. I mean, it's just. But down in the sticks, it's rougher. I mean, dope's harder to get. I mean, everything's so much harder to get. It's hard to get pay for food. I mean, I struggle a lot. I mean, I do. But where I got a family and a habit, it's heartbreaking. I mean, I don't know. I just pray to good Lord I can stop it one day. And
do you regret not leaving this area?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I mean, I regret it a lot.
You could have easily
just to pack up and leave. Yeah, I had chance after chance.
Still can any day, you know.
Right.
I just need to realize for my family and pack up and go. But it's hard to leave. It's hard to leave a place that you growed up at. I mean,
yeah. The longer you stay here, the less chances you are to succeed anywhere else you go.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're getting older and older, and it ain't getting any better out there.
I've been blown up by a gas grill. I mean, crazy stuff. I mean, I've been shot with a pellet gun in the neck, about died. When I blowed up.
All high on meth.
Yeah.
All high on meth.
Meth. Yep. That's the worstest thing. I mean, I'm thinking people's in the woods watching you, and I mean, you think drones is following you. I mean, it's crazy.
And the drugs are coming from where?
We don't know.
They're here.
They're here.
They're here.
It's easy to find too.
We was doing it. I mean,
they're easy to find, just expensive to get. So
yeah,
you know, that brings the crime rate up.
Then you got to steal to get stuff, and that's when you end up in jail.
Yeah.
You go to jail and you learn a whole new hustle and come back out and same thing over again.
It's a slower pace here than it is in the big world, I guess.
Big city, yeah.
Yeah, it's because I don't know why. It's slower pace here.
Mm-hmm. You can still get in trouble. You'll still find trouble though.
Everywhere you look, yes, sir. Once the cops knows you, I mean, they stay on you. I mean, it's like day and night. I mean, you get out and there they are, bam, they're right on you. Or unless you're down in the holler where you can get a phone call telling them they're coming down in the holler.
But it's a beautiful area.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's peaceful. I mean, it's peace and quiet.
What's your favorite memory as a kid growing up here?
Probably come down and see our grandpa. I mean, our dad used to let us drive a car when we was little on the dirt roads, and it was fun. I mean, we'd sit on his lap and steer the car. I mean, it was good times, and that's where all these drugs come. You know, I mean, it was a normal life, seemed like.
You have memories other than Ray walking in the house for bread? Ray and Freddy?
Yeah, I've got a few memories of coming down by here and seeing Ray and him standing out.
What,
Ray be standing out with his pants down around his ankles, just waving.
Yeah, I've told that story before many times. Yeah, Ray's pants around his ankles was a common scene.
Ray wants your hat. You have to give him your hat or
watch, something flashy on your arm or something. He wanted it. I mean, he loved hats. He loved watches. I mean, shoes. He loves shoes. And
I'll probably give him 25 hats, at least a dozen watches.
Yeah, Ray's fun.
My dad stopped down here and he just bought us a goat cart. I'll never forget. He stopped here to talk to one of them, and Freddy and Ray come up to the truck, and they was pointing at the goat cart, and I had a hat on, and then they come up to the truck, and we had a bag of hamburgers from McDonald's. We gave them the hamburgers, and I thought they was wanting my new goat cart. I was scared to death. And then they was pointing at my hat. I gave them my hat. I gave them the cheeseburgers. But I didn't want to give my goat cart up. I was scared to death. And I kept telling my dad, "Look, I'm ready, Dad. I'm ready." And it was something. I mean, but they're just big kids, what they was.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Has this area, how has it changed in the last 20 years? Because you have Walmart now, at least.
Yeah.
20 years ago, you didn't have Walmart.
No.
You had nothing.
Nothing. You know, the stores.
Walmart and Lowe's is about two biggest things they brought in.
That's the only thing they really brought in. Honestly, I mean.
Yeah,
I'll let it go by. It's a loud one. Yeah, Walmart and Lowe's.
Walmart and Lowe's.
That changed a lot of things. Brought a lot of job opportunity here, and then, but it seems like all the people's leaving. Nobody wants to stay around. You know, everything's dying out now. Mm-hmm. So all the people's gone.
Every day you see less and less people. Seem like. I mean, you don't know if they're gone out of state. You don't know if they're dead. I mean, you just don't know anymore.
Emotionally, what does it do to you? You get depressed?
It's depressed.
Yeah.
You stay depressed a lot around here. I mean, it's sad because, I mean, you stay depressed more than you do happy. I mean, it's
if you ain't on drugs when you get here, you will be when you leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
You stay long enough.
Yeah. That's how sad it is around here. I mean, I hate to see kids grow up here anymore, honestly, because there's nothing to do. I mean, just watch other people do dope. I mean, that's going to make him want to do it.
Right. All right. Wayne and Scotty, thank you so much for sharing your stories.
Thank you.
I wish you guys lots of luck.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. Thank you.